German pictures, destined for certain neutral countries, were intended to spread Nazi propaganda. But Dr. Goebbels tripped up badly, very badly, and here they are. We couldn't wish for a better expose of Nazi ruthlessness or more artful examples of faked pictures so cunningly introduced here and there. Yet, paradoxically enough, there's a great deal of truth in it all. The truth of calculated brutality and the all-out Nazi plan of converting the world into a mortuary for subject races. The thunder of 1,000 guns crashes almost without pause. In the open plains of Mother Russia, whole Nazi divisions are sent into the slaughter to die for the mad beast of Berlin. Like the ghost voice on the German radio, we break in to show with what fierce determination the Soviet Union is ranged against the common enemy of mankind. The Germans are being made to pay a ghastly toll. Now from the Nazi film, we see a spectacular attack on a Russian aerodrome. But from a careful study of the pictures, it seems obvious that the Germans are being fooled by the Red Air Force. A nice open target, no defense and no interception. The planes on the ground are probably dummies, a trap which the Russians use frequently with success. The Nazi camera record of a dust-up in the air is really very well done. This must be an unidentified aircraft, because according to the Nazi claims on the radio, the Soviet hasn't any planes left to fight with. These pictures from Soviet sources show the casualties they're inflicting on the Luftwaffe. The two air forces are undoubtedly suffering heavy losses, but the Germans are up against a tough proposition and are by no means masters of the Russian air. Naturally enough, quite a lot of footage is given to destroyed or captured tanks. Why not? The Russians admitted the loss of several thousands. The god of war is always hungry. And we know from Russian films that German losses have been even heavier. But don't let's kid ourselves. Geographically, the Russo-German conflict is a long way off. But the war against Nazism is being fought in our armament factories, possibly more than anywhere else. In this and our next edition of Pathé Gazette, the grim brutalities of Nazi total warfare are being shown. As you look at these evidences of the calculating killers at work, let every man and woman in this country realize what kind of a beast has got to be destroyed. In the land of the Soviet republics, exemplary unity of purpose backs up the fighting men of the Red Armies in the field. The whole Union is fighting a murderous force which kills for the joy of killing. In an attempt to convey pictorial proof of Nazi invincibility, the German cameraman has only succeeded in photographing a hideous record of all that the Nazi New Order stands for. How can any new order be built upon so bloody and rotten a foundation? How can a nation which delights in such futile destruction of lives and property ever hope to be looked upon as the master race? Why, the mentality which Germany is applying to present-day conditions was abandoned by civilized people over 3 centuries ago. No race or regime which considers it clever to sack a city and murder its inhabitants is worthy of a say in things to come. Let no one deny that Germany's military equipment is vast and her resources immense. There is only one answer to be given. To smash the hideous thing of Hitler's making, we must and we will produce the tanks, the guns, the ships, the planes, which can blot out the curse of the civilized world. Here are the weapons with which the Soviet fights the most gigantic battles in the history of the world. There are the men who fight for their existence. Ask yourself this question. If all that is happening in Russia, what have I done to make sure it'll never happen in my country, and after we've slain the beast, in any other country in the world?